Happy Saturday, everyone. I pray all is well with everybody. Um, I wanted to I'm up here today because I've been waiting to I like to do obedience, and so I wanted to wait until the right time until I was instructed to get up here, and I was instructed today was the day to get up here and talk about this matter, brothers and sisters. Whether you believe it or not, we're at a point in life where the unpredictable is becoming the new norm. Comfort zones, comforting, and things that we have been used to doing in or having, even down to rights, that is no longer. Now, here, what I'm trying to tell you guys. I'm trying to speak without saying too much, because at the end of the day, I don't want to get banned it off of this platform. Excuse me. So listen very, very closely, y'all. It's a lot of rules. It's a lot of laws that's being pushed. It has been pushed and is in the process of being worked up to go against people of America. Now, hear me out. Now, even though America is tension between America and other countries, there's also tension between in America. You know, it's a war on actual soil here in America on a lot of levels, and it's a lot of things that's keeping everybody distracted, so they can't focus on what's really going on, what's really happening, and the laws and things that's being passed as they are passing. And we're seeing a lot of that. I'm pretty sure if you've been paying attention, you're seeing a lot. People's life and even their rights, it has been like stripped from them. America is no longer in the America where it used to be. Okay, so hear me out. Hear me really clearly. Okay, listen very clearly to these instructions. Okay, everyone in America needs to go ahead and prepare yourself, your family, and everybody. I guess, like, this is the time you need to love your neighbor. This is the time your neighbor and you really need to get to know your neighbors, because what's upon us now, Jesus, how can I say it? It's bad. It's really bad. So just put it this way: make sure that you have, everywhere you go, you have your identification. You want to have like birth certificates. You want to have your passports. You want to have your license. You want to have everything that identify you as a U.S. citizen. You want to carry this with you everywhere you go. Not just so yourself, if you have children, you want to make sure you have all proper documentation, and not just for the ICE raid and things that's going on, but also other things that's approaching us too. And in near future, when it's time for me to talk about that, I will. But for the sake of time and for the sake of what my obedience is to get up here today and let everybody know, you need to prepare on every level. You want to go ahead and get all your documentations and things. You want to have everything on you when you walk out that door. Everything about you and the people who's with you need to be with you. You get what I'm saying? Also, when you leave, if it's not an emergency or if it's not something that's really, really important, you want to limit yourself outside as much as possible. This is not the time to go hang out at nightclubs or going to movies and none of that, Hear me clearly. Take care of what you need to take care of. If you need to go to work, come straight back home. And I'm not saying live in fear, but right now where we at the time where we at right now, no one can afford to play around or play Russian roulette with their freedom. Because this is what's going on. As we see, it's not just foreigners that they're picking up off the streets. These are American citizens. And a whole lot of channels a lot of people have to go through, and it's even down to children. You know, like, you want to make sure that your child is with you at all times. If that child rides a bus, or if that child has to walk to school, you and that child needs to be walking to school. You and that child needs to be going to that bus stop. If you get what I'm talking, what I'm saying. You want to limit any unnecessary attention to you at this time. You know, everything that you're doing, it does not have to be broadcast. You don't need to let nobody know if you're about to go across town within the next 10 minutes. You don't need to let nobody know your exact location. Nobody needs to know anything about you, especially your whereabouts. Specifically, go ahead and get a soda. Specifically at this time. This is no fear video. I'm just straight up from the heart to heart, because as we all can see, the ones who can see and hear, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. And I'm not even getting into the biblical standpoint. This just in the natural, you know, we're, especially in America, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Like I said, it's too much going on. It's a lot. It's too much to name. You know, not just things that's being pushed in the White House, but all the crazy mess, you know, that's going on outside of the laws that's being pushed. I'm telling you guys, this is the time you need to go ahead and get yourselves together. You want to go ahead and get yourselves together. Hear what I'm saying? You want to go ahead and get yourself together while you still have a little time. Keep working on yourself. Continue to keep pushing for whatever it is that God is laying on your heart. But this is the time of your life you need to be more obedient than you ever been obedient before. Cut out some of the nonsense that you are interacting with. You know, just, you need to be about your business. Solely about your business. And that's basically all I have to say. I'm not gonna make this long. I just want to get up here and to let everybody know this is the time now to go ahead and get yourself in order in every area of your life. So I pray that whoever needs to hear this, it reaches the people that need to reach, even if it's just myself, speaking to myself. I'm telling you guys now, go ahead and readjust a lot of things in your life, a lot of things that you're used to doing, especially if it could put you in jeopardy of being snatched. You see what I'm saying? Stop going to places, not just with ICE. They got the mass shootings. We got the racism going on. We got all kinds of stuff, the kidnapping. It's so much going on out here. It's unbelievable. You want to limit your activities. Every invitation that you get invited to does not mean it's meant for you to be there. Find a way to come on common grounds with the people around you. That's going to be your survival. So as always, please take what I'm saying in consideration. Also, if you have not gotten a passport yet, why are you still able to get a passport? For not just yourself, but for you and your kids. And you want to make sure that when you get these passports, that it's not just the card. You need the full book. So if anything was to ever happen Hear what I'm saying? Anything was to ever happen, the book, you have more of a variety of ways to get to wherever you're trying to get to versus you would with a passport card. But whatever you're able to do at the moment, even if it's a passport card or a book, you do what you got to do. But go ahead, get all your paperwork in order. That needs to follow you from this point forward everywhere you go. Okay? Well, I love you all, and I just pray that y'all having a blessed day. You know, it's time to get serious with life. Let go of the nonsense. It's time to get serious because it's getting real out here. I love you all. Y'all be blessed.